Look at this. This little dude's trying to fertilize the other guy's nest. Welcome back to a place where hardwood gets wet. Yes, I applied moisture to my wood to test its absorbency, because that is what you're supposed to do. Get your mind out of the gutter. Pervert. Unless you prefer it there, which is fine, because I am raising trash pandas and they too enjoy gutters. Anyways, this adventure is showing you how a tree dropped turns into a new deck, because the deck that was here was turning into literal dust. It was made out of untreated pine, which is a softwood. But now we're going to show you the joys of working with hardwood, which generally requires one to go back to primary school, where we learned about simple machines and applying leverage, kind of like the banks do with your money. But I'm going to pick it up right where I left off, because there was an emergency where newborn ducks were orphaned on the highway and needed to be rescued. An update on them. They've been placed in swimming school. And they're doing exceptionally well. And while they're learning to paddle, I can get back to decking down this project. And back where we left off here, the wood is stained and sealed, and now it's time to get down to the dock and prep the stringers for deck. Does this look like interior hardwood floor? Yes. Is that excessive? Maybe. But I'm really excited nonetheless. Look at this grain. Ooh! Should probably censor this. Oh, would you look at this? That dock is still there. Someone please claim you're missing wood. Here we have the zip stretch tape on the oak header. This is a composite acrylic that's an additional moisture barrier, because I do not intend to do this again in my lifetime. I would have already had it down before running the stringers, but it didn't get here in time when I was framing. I will also apply it to the stringers and the bridge pieces once I finish eating this delicious chocolate croissant. I won't show you that because no one wants to have a fear of missing out. This is easily the most satisfying way to split the tape. Yeah. Taped off, and now it's time to picture frame the deck so that it's a bit more presentable. Not, and not like this. I've got my hardwood. Here's my pile of tape, and it's a little windy, so I should probably get rid of that because I do not want that in the water. This does not belong here. That's like a $1,000 fine. No, do not litter. Don't pollute. Don't do it. Never. All right, time to make some music. Let's drop a beat. Captain's log, this is coming along nicely, and allegedly my father is coming down here to, well, give me a hand on parts that could use more hands than my own. Or just to judge his son's efforts in a discriminating fashion. If I'm not doing 4 hands work with 2 hands, am I even working right? I don't know. Dad, don't make a fist. Nobody likes when you make a fist.
I'd say put the rock here and get it right here.
Something like that. Celebrity guest appearance from Big Tom. Dad, what do you weigh to support down this deck as I try to use this fulcrum point to get this?
Not enough.
Not gonna tell anybody. All right, that's fair. Keep it secret.
All right, then keep your secrets.
All right, that's as much as I could get the fulcrum until I'm lifting you. Big Tom says I'm gonna anchor it in. That one screw's now gonna support it. All right.
Right here.
How am I supposed to do this and that? Look at that. Tap, taparoo. You don't know what I got. Tap, tap, tap. The Doppler radar indicates that it's about to rain like a cow peeing on a flat rock. And my father said I've got this from here. But oh, look at the mergansers. Exquisite birds everywhere. But I will say this, nature is metal. The parents need to watch their ducklings for the potential predator in the distance. The loon. My voice is definitely not adequate for nature documentaries, so I'll just put up an info card. All right, captain's log. It is done. Just kidding. These are not cut out. I've just laid them here. And look, it downpoured rain. And look at the beading. Cannot stress the importance of quality stain and sealant. And this freaking dock is still here. You hear that saw? No matter how new and sharp your blade is, white oak is firm and hard. Really firm and hard. And because not all boards are going to be straight, some happen to have the curvature of the earth on them. To remedy this, I'm like your financial institution or your government. I will leverage this board and get my courses to run parallel. Leverage. We need leverage. This screw is just going to hold up the 45 in the corner until I get all the courses to line up, as I may need to rip the last few lamps to fit perfectly. Is this a nature show? It's whatever you want it to be. But these pockets of sand are bluegill sunfish nests, and they're created by a male swirling its tail in circles. And then the female comes, checks out the nest, and then, once they select, they drop in some eggs. And look at this. We get to witness it. The term cuckoldry is used here, as sometimes there's a juvenile sneaker male, as they say, that orbits around another's nest and will swoop in to fertilize. Nature. Look at this. This gentleman is just conveniently fishing right in front of me while I'm working. He's living his best life. I am taunted by the fishing rod that is not in my hand. Instead, I'm holding a drill. Taunted on a Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning. Probably catching some fish for his fish tacos. Taco Tuesday? Damn, I should get some tacos. Who doesn't like tacos? If you say you don't, there's a taco for everyone, so you should try it. I'm going to compliment and insult Rivian all at the same time, but I'll give him slack. For starters, Camp Mode's self-leveling kit is incredible. On one side, we've got 2.5 inches of clearance, and on the other side is 7. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. You'll also notice I'm missing my tailgate plastic. It flew off on the highway, so they'll never use this for a promo video. What a shame. The leveling's cool though, I'll tell you that. Also to note, the Rivian does have its own 120 volt plug in the back, but it ramps up for power, so it's not nearly as sufficient. Although I suppose not everybody's going to be cutting 1.5 inch thick planks of white oak, so maybe I won't be so hard on it, but you know what? I like to use equipment to the max, so let me be your beta tester for anything. Really. That's what this means. I mean, watch. Look at the saw. Watch it slowly ramp up. Little note, when working with hardwood, to alleviate the screwing, one should pre-drill pilot holes where the two pieces meet on the stringer. Remember, a little is a lot on the approach angle. And we are back to watching baby ducks swim. The dock is getting finished up real soon. I'm getting very excited. Thank you all for being here and supporting this nonsense. I hope you all have a lovely day. Ciao.